Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well today. I just wanted to have an article here about DC Comics executives with decades of experience are on the chopping block. In what is being called a bloodbath part 2, another electric boogaloo of firings have reportedly happened at DC Comics, and we have the names of who have been shafted. Bleeding Cool reports DC is ending the contracts with some of the top veteran employees that have been with the publisher for decades. The big names out the door is co-executive chief VP executive editor of DC Children's Young Adult Michelle Wells after only 4 years. Wells was feared as on the bubble when her co-EIC Marie Gavins was elevated to sole EIC position. Gavin's promotion was major news in the trades, and announcement was taken as spun narrative distraction from the cuts to come. So the culture war is just being decimated again, which is anybody surprised? And with the beer bug and everything that's going on with it, not surprised at all. One other is the director of marketing services, Adam Phillips, who has worked there for 26 years. Next is sales manager Stuart Shrerick, who has been there for 21 years at DC under his belt, plus running a comic book store in the New York market. Also let go is Fletcher Chu Fung, an event director of 18 years, whose time in the industry includes stints at Marvel and Wizard. Another name is Sandy Yi, SVP of Global Franchise Management for over 9 years. Yi has been part of the Warner Media family most of her career with roles at HBO and Comedy Central. Following is Lesette Ossola, after serving as VP of Digital Marketing Events for 7 years at DC. Before that, 13 years at Warner Brothers. They've reportedly informed group editor Alex Carr his services are no longer required after 2 years in his post. Bleeding Cool says a total of 9 staffers are being released, though no statement has been issued, and DC Comics is not commenting nor returning emails. Equally, the site is struck by the decades of experience belonging to each firing. Combined, they possess a century or more of knowledge and experience. This is the latest round of company-wide releases. I mean, AT&T owns DC now, is my understanding. So they might be just changing the deck and stuff, but getting rid of people that have been there that long, that's questionable right there. Warner Brothers CEO Jason Kilar sent out a memo to employees ahead of the layoffs to break the sad news. He emphasized the conglomerate is downsizing and reiterated the priorities of HBO Max. Now, I can say that, with uncertain times right now and stuff, you would get rid of the people that have been there the longest because they cost the most. I mean, it's kind of a catch-22. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. So who knows, The CEO's letter said, "This is a very painful email to write, and for the number of you reading this, I realize it will be even more painful to receive. For this, I am sorry." In August, I first shared news about how we are going to meaningfully change the organizational structure of Warner Media, which entailed, among other things, items simplifying how we organize our entertainment studios, elevating HBO Max, consolidating our commercial activities into one organization. Many of you have patiently waited to hear how the reorganization would affect you personally, which is both uncomfortable and stressful. Reducing this period of uncertainty was one of many reasons we pushed so hard to get through this work as quickly and as thoughtfully as possible, although it probably didn't feel fast enough. I want to thank you all for continuing to contribute your best despite this challenge period and additional pressure of everything else that has been going on in the world. His letter's pretty long and all that. It's a typical CEO, letter and all that. It doesn't really go into a lot of the details of why and stuff. It just, it's corporate talk basically. He ends the letter with, while I anticipate the reorganization, things will settle down materially in the weeks and months to come. We've worked hard to make this a process with beginning, middle, and end. I don't want to suggest that our future is static. Rather, our future is about inventing even better ways to move the world through story, which embraces change. Which I believe that change is going to be is that comic books are going to go all digital. I have every confidence in this world-class team to do just that. To our colleagues who are leaving, I wish there were words to lessen today's pain. Your contributions are a permanent part of this great company, and today's news that not change that. I'm extremely thankful for all of you have done for this team and this mission. I hope that at some point you will look back on all of it with immense pride. Until then, please stay well and safe. I don't know. That's pretty much of a F you frickin' letter, basically, But I don't know what to think of it, really, to be honest. You know, I don't know. But I think a lot of the failure has to do with the leadership and stuff. But they've got to make cuts, and it makes sense. They got to restructure and all that. But what comes of it, I don't know, DC fans. Let me know down in the comments. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know. Bye.